Hey rollers, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do this intro in this method. I haven't done this intro in a long time. Sorry for my hair, it's all cuckoo today. But I wanted to give this intro since it's been a minute and I'm repeating myself. But what it is that I wanted to try something completely new. I'm going to still keep doing the same type of crafts that the channel is known for, but of course sometimes I get bored, you guys get bored, and I just want to try things a little bit different. So let me know if this stuff will work for you guys. If not, we can go back to the other stuff. It's just that crafting is crafting, and I want to keep you guys on your toes, keep myself on my toes. I just want to evolve and try things out as I go. Anyway, with all that being said, of course, let us roll right into the video. See you there. Hi guys, let's get started. So I've grabbed my voodoo gel stain from Dixie Belle in white for these feet that I will be adding on to my mini cutting boards. I don't have any rhyme or reason. I just wanted these colors and I didn't want to have to go outside to do any staining. These are very small. I just wanted something quick and easy, and these are all water-based, so they don't have any smell or anything like that. This other one is called Tobacco Road. It's like a charcoal gray brown, I don't know. I just felt that it was very pretty and I didn't want to use the standard color from the wax one from Waverly because everybody uses it. The colors I'm going to be using in this video are non-standard colors. I just wanted to use bright, vibrant colors that you don't see a lot. So that's where you're going to see these outrageous colors. But trust the process. Just go with me. All right. Just take a breath. Go with me on here. And again, I don't know where I got these from. Honestly, y'all know we all got these crazy stashes and we don't remember half the time. All right, so this is how they turned out looking. Aren't they pretty? So all right, set this aside, and these are the cutting boards. These are the ones from Aldi from many moons ago, probably not that long ago, that everybody had the rave for. All right, this one I painted in this limeade color from Dixie Belle. Again, weird colors. All right, rub-on transfer from 5/4 store, and we are going to take it out and lay it down. We're just gonna lay it down wherever it falls. Whatever words don't get transferred. I just laid this silicone mat underneath it because I needed it to stop sliding on my glass mat. Now guys, don't mind the pink net that you see on my head. All right, because I wrap my hair, and yeah, I mean, just don't judge me every time you see it on there. Just be like, girl, you're okay. We got this, right? All right, now everything's done. I just need to get one more word on the top, burnish this down, and I noticed that I need something else because that weird stop right there wasn't working for me. Okay, there we have it. We're going to keep burnishing down. I just wanted to make sure that everything was sealed in. I've got this beautiful white wax. Now, whatever white wax you have, I have Dixie Belle. If you have DIY paint, if you have any other white wax, it doesn't matter. Just put your wax on there. You can use another color, but for me, this green with this white worked perfectly. Now, of course, once you put on your wax, it is your sealer. So you don't need to seal it with anything else. So look how pretty that wax looks against that black words. So you can add more and wipe it back some. So I added a little bit more. And then I'm just going to make sure that I get, I'm not going to put none on the back because I do need to glue the feet. I ended up adding some after I glued the feet. All right. So we're gonna just grab my Gorilla Glue. You can use hot glue if you want. You already know how I feel about hot glue. You can use wood glue if you want. Whatever glue you have on hand, it doesn't really matter. Whatever crazy glue. This is just the glue that I have on hand, and we're just gonna glue that down, flip it over so that it adjusts, and make sure that you have it leveled. Or is it leveled? Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, you guys always know what I'm trying to say, even though I sound cuckoo. Doesn't she look pretty? I'd be so proud of myself sometimes when I make things and it actually looks pretty, because half the time I say I really have no idea what I'm doing. This is where I realize that it's not leveled. I seriously messed up, but I will fix it, and it does work out at the end. So don't worry, guys. It'll be fine. So for this next project, I painted it with this apricot. It's a very pretty color. It's very vibrant. So it can actually be used very much for fall. So I grabbed this transfer. It's from Redesigns. I've never used Redesign. I just ran into this at this store that I found. It's like booths. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just pick these up. So I'm going to try to figure out how I want it, where I want it. I don't know. And I'm going to eventually, I don't know why we're watching me figure this. Yeah, okay, it's fine. We got this. So I grabbed this wood spatula that came with some other transfers. It doesn't matter what you use, wood ones, the plastic ones, we'll see. See, I even grabbed my the spatula from Cricut because it was not laying down. I could not figure it. But anyway, you peel the carrier sheet back to make sure that everything is laying down, and then you just keep rubbing it down until you get everything in place. Like I said, for some reason this was giving me a really hard time. I don't know if it was because it was painted, but then that didn't. Anyway, back to the point. Rub it down, burnish it down. So now we've got to decide black or gray. So I decided with the gray because it did have some tinges of gray, and I thought that would work better with this apricot color. So we're just gonna lay it down, dry brush it, I guess would be the proper term for it, the front and the back of this, and then brush some of it off. This is just a rag that I got from Walmart. It comes in a big box in the automotive section if you guys are interested. All right, so this leather bundle, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, I think I got this from Amazon. I'm just gonna run it through the hole and then I tie it down. No rhyme or reason, just tie it down however it looks pretty to your eyes. These mini pre-made ribbon I did order from Amazon because you guys know I am terrible at bows. If I can find a way out of making as many bows as possible, that is what I'm going to do. I attempted to use this bow because I thought it would work. And let us see what happens along the way. This is where I realized, bro, you need a third hand of some sort, and I couldn't get another hand, and bam, I break it. So this is what we end up with. So I said, okay, well, do I like the bow? No, I don't like the bow. I'm just gonna leave it bowless. Tell me what you guys think. All right, moving on to our next one. I also painted this one with apricot. We've got this next flower transfer. What's funny is that I am not an overly floral person, so I'm trying to also branch out of my comfort zone. So I will do my best to try to bring some flower stuff. I did order some stuff, but I remember telling Sammy when I did some orders that I don't do flowers, so it was amazing that I'm bringing flowers to my thing. And there's my big head again with the net. Rub this on, lift up your sheet, and then once you're done with that, if anything lifts up, just push it back down and rub it again. I got these words from extra pieces that were in the very first DIY because I felt like it needed something to go along with it. And so I picked words that seemed to fit this design. Celebrate, grace, and explore. All of that to me fit perfectly for what I was trying to do in this video. Grab your white wax, rub it on here. or any color wax that seems to fit your personality or your craft at that moment. Rub some of it off if you want to, add some more, less, whatever makes your heart go happy at that particular time. And then I grabbed some more of this leather, I keep forgetting what I want to call it. Tie, ribbon, I don't know. You guys know what I be trying to say when I'm voiceovering. I don't have any words, and this DIY is actually done. All right, so for the next couple of DIYs, these boards are going to be in their natural state. I did not do any paint whatsoever. This is going to be another transfer from the redesigns. So we're going to do the exact same process, so I won't bore you with those details. Just lay it down however you want, and then you do the same over and over. Wash, rinse, and receipt. Really, Ro? Receipt? Repeat. There we go. I wish I had realized how much my head was going to be showing in here. Okay. So I decided to use white for this because I was like, this blue really needed white. Look how pretty it looks, that white wax against this navy blue. And the pink on here was so stunning. I really do love pink and blue together. Gosh, even on camera now, it just doesn't give it any justice compared to how it looks in person. Now I did do a finger bow, guys. I am so proud of me. Of course, I didn't show you how I did that on camera because I'm not going to show you. I can't do that. But doesn't it look pretty? The whole thing actually looks great. I love it. This is actually my favorite one. All right, moving on to this next one. This shashuri board, yes, I don't know how to say the word properly. Y'all know English is not my first language. All right, I bought this at Hobby Lobby last fall when they were 75 cents. The price tag says $2.99. I got it for 75 cents. I was going to do a Christmas gift for my kids' teachers, and I completely forgot. No judgment, people, no judgment. Anyway, this does look very fall, but I knew as soon as I saw this transfer that I was going to apply it to this. So rub it on. There's my big head again. And I didn't do anything else to this. I am just going to burnish this transfer on, and then we are going to grab this clear wax. I already had this in my stash, but if you have either the Dixie Belle wax, clear wax, or the DIY clear wax, feel free to use that. Don't go out and buy anything that you already have. What I probably should have done, guys, is taking a little bit out of it and then, do it that way, because I probably contaminated. I don't know what I don't know what I was doing. So it's my first time really doing any of these. So if you guys have any tips, go ahead and hit your girl up on the comments and then share all your tips with me. And that's it for this one. I think it's just so simple and pretty. This next one, again, no paint on here. This one I thought was truly, truly beautiful. I mean, it was also part of the boho one that I found, and I just fell in love with it. I have no idea. It was, like I said, I don't do a lot of butterflies or floral stuff. I'm not very girly in that sense. So I just picked this one. So anywho, transfer everything down, rub it down, then burnish everything down, and then we are going to seal it in with some wax. I think I used the black one for this one because it does have a lot of black details. If I had a brown wax, I would have probably done brown for this one, but I didn't, and I don't think I do. I probably need to check my stash, but this one is the black one. So on here we are going to add some feet, and I decided, even though I had already stained this one, it would look better if I added a little bit of the wax that I already added to the cutting board, and that's what you see me doing here. Once we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and glue this on here, and that'll be pretty much the end of that project. All right, moving on to our last project. This one did not come out as expected. All right, so this one is one of the transfers from DT 5/4 store, and I've never used this one before. It has no tack to it, so I had to grab my leftover painter's tape, and it's almost like ink from the newspaper. So you see it doesn't sit well. I don't know, it was really weird. If anybody's used this before and it's worked for you, let me know. So I'm rubbing it, and I don't want to keep rubbing on it because it's almost like it's just smearing everywhere. So I was like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. And so it's just smearing and smudging, and I was like, well, it kind of does look pretty because it's like very imperfect, and I'm okay with that. All right, so we're like, okay, well, let me just wax it like I've been waxing everything else, because we have to seal this, right? It can't just go unsealed. So I grabbed the gray one, and I'm like, no, I don't like the gray one, so let's grab the white one. I brush it on, and I'm like, well, it doesn't look like it's working. I don't like the look of that. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just clear wax it and we'll be done with this. So this is what happens when we clear wax it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So I decide to just wipe it off and do something else. I was originally thinking about taking this completely out the video, but then I realized I can't do that because you guys know how I feel about showing you the good, the bad, the ugly, because if it doesn't work, I gotta share that with you, because you guys have probably had the same situation, and it doesn't make any sense for me not to share that with you anyway. So I just grabbed another Dollar Tree transfer and just put it on the bottom, because I was like, you are not about to ruin my peace of mind. So there's this one. I didn't do anything else with this one. I didn't add any twine, anything. This was the most simplest, I don't know what the word is, but this was the easiest one that I did. I didn't want to add absolutely anything to this one whatsoever. I left this one in its state as is. This project was so much fun to do because it went completely out of left field for me. But here's everything that we did today, how they look at the end of the day. Let me know which one was your favorite, and if you've used any of these, how do you feel about it? But outside of that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give me a thumbs up if you have. And if you have not yet subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. I need you guys to hug that subscribe button, because we are so close to that 1,000 subscriber, so that we can do our giveaway, guys. Let's get this done. All right, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.